What if I told you the reason you feel exhausted isn't because you work too much, but because your mind never stops working? In a world that never shuts up, the real power belongs to those who know how to be silent inside. Every morning, before your feet even touch the ground, your mind is already flooded emails, deadlines, news, opinions, noise. You carry it into your commute, into your meetings, into your home, until even your dreams feel crowded. You wake up tired, you go to bed restless, and somewhere in between, you lose the ability to hear your own thoughts. In New York, a young lawyer once told me she couldn't remember the last time she sat in silence without a podcast, a playlist, or a notification buzzing in her ear. She said silence felt uncomfortable, almost threatening, like she was missing out on something. But what she didn't realize was that she was missing out on herself. If you've ever felt that same constant noise in your head, tell me in the comments. I read every one of them. Daniel was one of the brightest architects in his London firm. His designs had won awards, his ideas had shaped skylines. But lately, something had changed. He would sit at his desk for hours, staring at a blank blueprint. The lines wouldn't come. The vision wouldn't form. He told himself he just needed to work harder. So he stayed later. He filled his desk with coffee cups and his calendar with meetings. But the more he pushed, the less he created. Days blurred into nights. The city outside his window kept moving, buses rumbling past, rain streaking the glass, neon lights flickering, but inside, Daniel felt stuck in a loop. His mind was a crowded room with no door. One evening, his mentor, Harris, invited him to a small tea shop tucked away in a quiet alley. The kind of place you'd miss if you weren't looking for it. Inside, the air was warm, scented with jasmine and roasted leaves. No phones. No music. Just the sound of water boiling and the occasional clink of porcelain. They sat in silence for 5 minutes. Then 10. Daniel's fingers twitched. His mind screamed for distraction. Finally, Harris poured tea into Daniel's cup, and kept pouring, until it overflowed. Daniel jumped back. "Why are you doing that?" Harris smiled. "This cup is your mind. Until you empty it, nothing new can enter." That night, Daniel walked home without headphones. The city felt different. He noticed the rhythm of his footsteps, the cool air on his face, the way the street lights painted gold on wet pavement. He heard the distant hum of traffic, the rustle of leaves, the faint laughter from a pub down the street. For the first time in months, he felt space inside his head. The next morning, sunlight spilled across his desk. His pen moved effortlessly. The design flowed. The noise was gone. And in that silence, he found his voice again. Your mind is not a storage room. It's a garden. If you never pull the weeds, nothing beautiful will grow. Emptying your mind doesn't mean forgetting your responsibilities. It means creating space for clarity. Once a day, for 10 minutes, do nothing. No phone. No music. No talking. Just breathe. Let the thoughts come, and let them go. Or take a silent commute, no headphones, no scrolling, just observing. Notice the way sunlight hits a building, the way strangers greet each other, the way your own breathing slows when you're not chasing the next distraction. And here's something most people don't realize: silence isn't just the absence of noise, it's the presence of awareness. It's in silence that you notice the small details, the way your coffee smells richer when you're not rushing, the way your shoulders drop when you're not bracing for the next notification, the way you suddenly remember an idea you thought you'd lost. If this story is making you think differently, hit the like button. It tells me to bring you more stories like this. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. You'll be amazed at how much lighter you feel, and how much sharper your ideas become. You'll start to see solutions where before you only saw problems. You'll start to hear your own voice again, beneath the static of the world. In a noisy world, silence is your superpower. Empty your mind, and watch your life fill with the things that truly matter. And if you want to know the one habit that billionaires guard more than their money, I'll tell you in the next story. Turn on the notification bell so you're the first to hear it.